Welcome to the Letting Go live stream, the Course in Miracles series. Today we're on lesson 182. I will be still an instant and go home. So what are all these feelings but a sign that where you are is not where you belong? You know where these feelings come up? The world. And this is not your home. This is not your home. Somewhere in your mind, you know this is true. And could you simply notice that you're constantly attempting, there's this voice inside you that's constantly like, this is not it. This is not it. This is not home. This is not home. And so we distract ourselves with all kinds of things to avoid these feelings and to stay lost in this world. When we're being called home, we're being called within, we're being called to heaven, the truth of what we are. Christ has called you. Christ has called you. He has come to ask your help in letting him go home today, completed and completely. This home is right here, right now. I don't see it because I'm obscured by these clouds of negativity, negative feelings, and all the thoughts and imaginings about this world that is not my home. Martin, I'll be happy to help you after the release. Thanks for letting me know. So as we continue to allow these feelings up and let them go, we are going home. We're taking Christ home. Christ came here in a physical body as Jesus thousands of years ago, saying, hey, home is, the kingdom of heaven is within you. Within you. You're not going to find it in the world. It's within you. Why don't I see it? I see it. I see with, I'm looking with physical eyes. I'm hearing with physical ears. And all of that is colored by these negative emotions. So we're invited today to be still an instant and go home. And as we sit in the stillness, why don't we just sit in the stillness? Because there's these feelings. This feeling comes up, and then I have to go run and do something to make the world different. The world is fine as it is. There's nothing wrong with the world. There's nothing wrong with you. But if I'm being moved around by these feelings of negativity and resisting the world and its appearances and resisting this body and its appearances and what seems to go on with it, then I'll endlessly be reinforcing what's not my home, what's not me, what's not the truth. As I begin to clear more and more, as you begin to clear more and more of the negative feelings, you will begin to walk in this world knowing it's not your home and knowing your home is there, and people will see you and they'll walk with you until we are home. So let's be still an instant and go home. Let's begin. I will be still an instant and go home. Why am I not at home? Why am I not seeing I'm home? There's this feeling, there's some kind of feeling there that would have me not at home right now. What is it? What's this feeling? Is there some fear? Is there some anger? Is there some apathy or hopelessness that would have you believing this world is real? What would distract you from home and going there? Could you allow up Any thought that comes up that you're not already home, and any feeling behind it. The thoughts reinforce the world. They reinforce the feeling. Could you just ignore the thought and allow whatever feeling is there for you to come up? Just bring light to this cloud of darkness that it may start to dissolve. Resisting the cloud, trying to contain it, keeps it stuck. Could you just let it up, light it up, just for a moment? And could you release? Would you become defenseless and just allow this feeling that's not real, it's not you, just to release? When could you release and lighten up this feeling? Defenselessness is what is your greatest power here in the world, for it can touch you not unless you fight it, unless you claim it's real. Will you be still an instant and go home? And notice the feeling you have been fighting. That's not you. That's not your home. Your home is a complete joy beyond understanding of the world. This feeling that's coming up is nothing to fight, for it's not you. It's not your home. Could you allow any feeling that would obscure your innocence and be defenseless? Nothing to fight here. It's just a feeling. Could you allow it up? Fighting it, resisting it, keeps it stuck. It's like staying in the cloud. Making it real, it's not. Could you just surrender? Surrender. Any fighting this feeling, any making it something it is not, any attempt to make it real. Could you just let this feeling come up and surrender to go home? That means maybe this feeling stays here for a minute. Maybe it stays here for an hour, but it's not even real. Fighting it will make it stay longer. Could you surrender? Just let this feeling pass. The thoughts also are making it real. The thoughts about the feeling, they're not even true. Could you ignore the thoughts and just let this feeling, let this cloud of darkness come to the light? Just let it be there, let it move, surrendering. Are you willing to surrender? Could you surrender? Fighting the world, fighting the cloud of this feeling, and just let it pass. Let yourself become enlightened in defenselessness. Would you surrender this feeling? Turn it over to the light. Not a moment you spend releasing, surrendering is wasted. It may still seem there's some cloud of darkness. It may still seem there's some negative feeling. Could you fight it not? Could you remain in your greatest strength, defenselessness, and watch as it continues to be enlightened and pass? I know we want to go home. That home is not here in this world. Could you let this world be enlightened by your presence and just feel the feeling? I will be still an instant and go home. You will be still an instant and go home. What is an instant in eternity? Nothing. So a mere moment of sitting with any feeling that feels alien to you. You know why you feel a negative feeling? Because it's not you. And it's coming up to be let go. It's a cloud over your pathway that is lit to home. So letting any feeling that would distract you or blind you from the path home, could you let it up? Could you bring it to the light that you are? No longer hiding this feeling somewhere, no longer trying to get away from it or run from it. Just letting this feeling come up. Anything that's not you, not safe at home in joy and happiness. Could you bring light to this feeling? Just light it up. Let it be there. Could you let it go? In defenselessness, your greatest strength. It's just a feeling. And you'll find it's not even real if you just keep lighting it up and let it go. Would you let it go? When could you let go? In defenselessness, this feeling, this cloud will just pass, dissolve in the light. If you let it. If you fight this feeling, it's claiming it's real. And it has no place in your home. Could you let go of it? Let it dissolve. I will be still an instant and go home. You have not lost your innocence. That child in you knows home, and this doesn't seem to be it. Could you allow that child to go home for an instant? Could you allow your innocence to be for an instant? Could you be defenseless for an instant? And could you simply allow anything other than the light that you are, the light of the world, to come to that light and be illumined? How do you light the world? You simply walk in it, lighting it, without fighting it. It's not even real. It's not your home. You've come here for but a while to light this place up. Have you been buying into it? Have you been claiming it's real? We all have. Nothing to feel guilty or ashamed of and reinforce the world even more. Could you just light it up now? You know it's not you. These feelings can touch you not unless you fight them. The world can touch you not unless you fight it. No, your home is beyond the world, Son of God. You're here to be a light that dissolves the darkness. Do your job. Or don't. You're free. Could you allow yourself to light the darkness and watch it dissolve? And you will be still an instant and go home. Well done releasing. There's nothing to fight. We fight the feelings. If we don't allow them to come up, we make monsters out of them. We reinforce fear. We reinforce negativity. It's not necessary. We need no defense, for defense invites attack. It's what these lessons tell us. So it takes faith to know that every feeling, every negative feeling is just passing. And then in quantum science, you just recognize that the feeling you're feeling is what you're perceiving the world through, is what you're turning into form, and all these thoughts. So let's just go home. Let's just release these negative feelings and start to perceive from a higher frequency as we release what isn't even real. Martin, if you're still here, do you have a question? Sure. And I've never done this before, but I think you can even join the session if you go to that link. And in the meantime, can we just keep lighting up these feelings? Any feeling that's coming up in this moment? Lighting up the pathway home. Did you know the pathway home is through the feelings, not fighting them? No need to reinforce them by resisting them. Defense invites attack. Could you surrender and enlighten the world? Okay, so Martin's got a question here, or a situation. I'm a foreigner in Russia. I don't speak much Russian, and it feels very lonely here not being able to express myself since English is not much spoken here. I'm trying to connect and meet people, and Course in Miracles tells us communication doesn't even happen with the sounds coming out of our mouths. It's your light, it's your presence, which people see and run to and connect with you. Sometimes you can communicate very powerfully in silence. But please continue. And just allowing the light that you are, which cannot be overcome by darkness, to just feel these feelings. Shine the light on these feelings. They're just obscuring the pathway home. Could you light it up? And Martin continues, and meeting women in terms of possible dating, etc. However, I feel stuck and inhibited taking some action. So I'm doing my best with my presence and releasing a lot of grief and apathy to hire. Hmm. Yeah. So we can take any woman or man. If you're interested in a man, if you're interested in a woman, you just take either one and take a look at the feeling that comes up for you. If you want to connect with one, maybe you've got somebody in mind who you'd really like to, uh, have some kind of physical companionship with, and just notice the inhibition, notice the insecurity, notice the wanting love and connection. Wanting love and connection keeps it away. You are love. You are love. So you can just take any person that you would like to uh, love. Now, the ego wants to get love. The truth of what you are is full love and seeks to give it away because it knows what it gives, it gets more of. So you can take any person and just continue to release anything other than love that comes up. Notice the fear of talking to the woman because I don't speak the language very well. Well, what if you just tried anyway? Could you release the fear? Could you communicate in a smile? Could you communicate in a wave? But also, what am I trying to get? What's very repellent to a woman or a man that I would like companionship from? Oh, here I am. I want something from you. I want something from you. I want something from you. Everybody picks up on that. And it is the givers that don't need anything from someone else that we allow ourselves to feel safe with, that we actually want to spend time with. If we have everybody trying to get stuff from us, a beautiful woman, or any woman really, there's so many lonely, craving men that just want something. They want something. They want something. If you can be a presence that wants nothing from them and just allow yourself to love them freely, my love costs nothing, you can totally shift the field. Totally shift the field. This is why people who get into high spiritual states and high levels of consciousness, there's a temptation to make God's love personal. And they end up hooking up. And, I've hooked up with people and discovered that my ego was twisting this opportunity to love. No, all I'm here to do is love. Now, that doesn't mean you're never going to have a relationship, but then you can come into an aligned relationship. We're actually having an event on May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It's called Realize Your Ultimate Relationship, and it's a whole weekend of releasing feelings around this. Now, that time is probably in the middle of the night in Russia, but yeah, if you'd like to join us for that, um, And I communicate we do many of these sessions and outside of this, where you can come in and you can bring up your topics for releasing, and I'll facilitate for you. I don't know if you have Telegram Messenger, though. uh, my username on there is at Graceways, and I'd be happy to invite you to our group. It's called Letting Go University. It used to be Release to Results. We're changing the name here in about 4 days. So you'll see this channel is going to be Letting Go University in about 4 days. And but you can reach out to me on Telegram if you would like to talk more or come try some of the sessions. And my best wishes for you in connecting and loving and experiencing the love that you are and sharing the love that you are, even in a place where it's difficult to communicate. Another thing you could do is really resist Russian, resist being able to speak in Russian. Maybe you could actually speak it quite quickly, quite fluently. And going on some dates might be a great way to practice. So if you can notice your fear of asking somebody out, notice your fear of not having anything to say on the date, and just like, uh, I mean, it's just a date. Whether it goes well or doesn't go well, that doesn't matter. So just like putting yourself out there and practicing the language with people, and you may find some women that would love to practice their English too, and you guys could have the both ways. But it's yeah, thank you for your question, and yeah, get in touch with me if and come try out our sessions. We have 3 or 4 of them every day, so there's probably one that you could do in your time zone. Um, yeah, have the best day you can. You can go home today. Go home. Where's home? It's not out there in the world. Home is always here and present. We just can't see it because we're taking the world so seriously and fighting it. Could you just let up these feelings other than supreme joy, other than happiness? Let them up, bring them to your light, and watch them dissolve. Nothing to fight, just letting these feelings move through. Have the best day, you guys. Thanks, Martin. Thanks, everybody else who's on.